Hey everyone, welcome to JD Careers Out There, a career show featuring advice from lawyers and non-practicing lawyers to help you achieve success and happiness in your career as a JD. And a big part of that is finding a path that excites you. And today we're looking at the path of being a land use lawyer. I'm your host, Marc Luber, and our guest today is Ben Resnick, one of the top go-to land use partners in all of Los Angeles, where he's the department chairman at Jeffer, Mangels, Butler, and Mitchell. I asked Ben to tell us about working in this practice area, and here's a little look at how that went.
Well, my practice has focused on the field of land use, environmental law now for the past 37 years. And what that entails is focusing full-time on issues of real estate development. So we deal with zoning matters and real estate development matters, environmental issues. We deal with municipalities, planning commissions, city councils, trying to get projects approved. We deal with communities and the public hearings, and so it's a very broad array of things we do in order to help a client get approvals for their projects. We do this throughout the state of California. We have an office in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Irvine. And we have clients that are not just builders of housing or retail or office, but we apply our talents to to situations where we represent the mining industry, for example, when they want to, they have to go through entitlements and approvals for mines. We've represented people at the ports where they need to get approvals for projects at the port. Energy projects. We've represented major international companies seeking to build a liquefied natural gas facility. So our experience is pretty broad, but our bread and butter, I would say, is certainly representing builders and developers in urban and suburban areas.
Okay.
And we have a staff of lawyers who are dedicated to that full time. Most of them have had some training before they became lawyers in the field. They may have been, working for a city. They may have worked for city attorneys. They may have worked in politics. They may have worked in as an architect. We have one, and so I like that combination of lawyers because they're dedicated to the field. They're committed to it. They understand it, and it comes natural to them.
How many people are on your team?
Well, the department right now is at 15 people, and 3-4 years ago, before the recession hit, we were almost twice that number. So we've adjusted, like everyone else had, to survive, but it still makes us one of the largest full-time land use groups, really, in the city, and probably still in the state. We compete for large projects and small projects. We do litigation in our field as well, and so if things don't go well in getting the entitlements or someone sues to stop the entitlements, we get involved in the litigation on behalf of the client. And so that's both at the trial court and in the appeals courts. So we get to argue our own cases. I think that makes us better lawyers for also doing the administrative work, because I think when you have worked on the litigation end, you just become a better lawyer, and you're more effective or more articulate maybe when you're before a planning commission or a city council, or when you're just in meetings with staff where they see you as you're really a lawyer. You're not just a lobbyist. You're more than that.
Right.
So that's our practice.
Okay, and so basically it sounds like the practice area for an attorney looking at this area, considering becoming an attorney in this space, there's different aspects to it. There's a litigation component, transactional component.
Correct.
And then the advocacy, lobbying type of component.
Right.
All three of those are part of. Okay.
It's all part of it.
Okay. And can you give us an example of an exciting fact pattern so that if someone's kind of exploring this area of law, what's kind of a typical common scenario that someone would be dealing with, so we could get them kind of jazzed up to say, wow, I want to do that. I want to deal with that kind of stuff. In the full interview, Ben tells us all about practicing land use law, what the work is like, who makes a good fit for the path, and what it takes to succeed. You can find that at jdcareersouththere.com. You know, in law school you learn how to think, read, and write like a lawyer. We're here to help you enjoy your career and thrive. That's our mission. So join us, take a shortcut over to the site at jdcot.com. And if you're already there, you could just scroll down to the full video and make sure you become a member so you get access to the full interview and access to lots more exclusive content filled with great advice. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I'm Marc Luber and look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.